There's someone sitting next to my son in this footage, and it looks exactly like my wife. The only problem is, my wife was asleep next to me when this was recorded, and whatever is in that room, it knows we're watching it. This came from our baby monitor, just a normal motion alert. At least, that's what I thought. I almost ignored it, but something about it felt wrong. You ever get that feeling like you shouldn't look at something? Yeah, I should have listened. When I opened the app, the feed lagged just for a second. Then it loaded. Green night vision, grainy, silent. My son was sitting upright in his bed, not moving, not crying, just staring. And next to him was my wife. At least I thought it was. I turned around. She was still in bed, right next to me, asleep. That's when my stomach dropped, because if she was here, then who was sitting next to my son? I looked closer at the screen. That's when I noticed it. The face. The camera wouldn't focus on it, not like normal blur. It was like the image itself didn't want me to show me. And then I heard something, very faint, coming through the monitor. A slow, uneven breathing sound, but it wasn't my son's. I refreshed the app. The screen flickered, and suddenly the room was empty. My son was lying down again, alone, like nothing had happened. But I had already seen it. That's when I checked the recordings. There was only one clip, no timestamp, no preview, just a black screen and a label that said, "Recovered footage." I stared at it for a long time. I knew I shouldn't open it, but I did. The video begins normally. My son asleep, room still, quiet. Then suddenly, he sits up, instantly, like something pulled him. Not awake, not confused, just upright. A few seconds pass, then something moves at the edge of the frame, slowly, crawling upward, like it's climbing onto the bed, like it was already there, just out of view. It sits next to him, perfectly still. Then its head turns, too smooth, too precise, not human. And that's when I realized something worse. It wasn't watching him, it was watching the camera. Then it reaches out, slowly, its hand touches his shoulder, and my son reacts, not scared, not confused. He leans into it, like he trusts it, like he knows it. Then he looks at the camera and smiles, too wide, too still, and the thing beside him smiles too, but not at the same time. Its smile moves first, before the rest of its face catches up. That's when the camera finally focuses, and I see its face clearly. It's trying to look like my wife, but it's not finished. The eyes don't reflect light. The skin looks stretched, like it's wearing her face, but doesn't understand how it fits. And then the footage cuts. No ending, no sound, just gone. I checked the live feed again. The room was empty, my son asleep, everything normal. Too normal. I didn't sleep that night. I just watched the monitor, waiting for it to come back. The next morning, I deleted the file. At least I thought I did, because later that night, it was back. Same clip, Same label, recovered footage. If you saw this on your monitor, would you go check the room or pretend you never saw it? Be honest, tell me in the comments, because I still don't know what I would have done differently. I haven't opened the file again, but it's still there. And tonight, I'm leaving the monitor on, because if it comes back, I want to see what it does next.